Hi everyone, welcome back to another. This ain't an anime review, by the way. I'm just joking, but it's just sort of like an update for next year and the year before. So this year we've done on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We've done Pokemon, Xenosaga, Lost Odyssey. That was a brutal one. That was pretty much most of the summer. And then you also got Eternal Sonata, which we're doing right now. Eternal Sonata will be done by the end of October or the beginning of November. So I don't know where, somewhere in that range, maybe, but it will be done by the end of November. I know that. After that, we're doing Tales of Azaria. Now, when it comes to Tales of Azaria, that will probably be going into continuation of next year. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be Tales of Azaria from the beginning. We're going to continuation with that game because Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this year I've been consistent on the RPG elements. I've been playing the same game for RPGs because I like RPGs. They're like my favorite genre of video games. So that's what we're gonna do. So next year, that's what we're gonna be doing. Explaining this to you guys right now because of the fact that I've already done recording to Eternal Sonata. I've done the complete continue. I've completely done the whole entire recording of Eternal Sonata. So Eternal Sonata, when it comes to the videos, I've already done. I've finished the game. I've done everything in the game that I can, and that's what we're gonna do. So after that, we're doing Tales of Azaria, which Tales of Azaria is the continuation story of Tales of Berseria, sort of. If you must know, it is the sequel to Tales of Berseria, but it's a prequel because of the fact that Tales of Berseria came after Tales of Azaria. So Tales of Azaria came first when it comes to the video game, and Tales of Berseria came second, which Tales of Berseria is better than Tales of Azaria, but Tales of Azaria is the only video game that got an anime with over 50 fucking episodes, which makes no fucking sense. So after Tales of Azaria is done, I'll do an anime review of the anime and see how it holds up. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing with that. So after Tales of Azaria, we're gonna jump into Xenosaga 2. So after Tales of Azaria, we're gonna jump into Xenosaga 2. So we're gonna do the sequel of Xenosaga and see how that story plays out. So that's the main thing about next year. That's gonna be next year for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Xenosaga 2 will be coming around, which is gonna be really interesting because I remember playing the game a little bit and the disc is all scratched up to shit. So I might have to skip a couple cut scenes, but we'll figure it out. Okay. The next game will be the Fairy Fencer game that I started on, but I did not complete. So I will be doing that game next after Xenosaga 2. It's a PlayStation 4 game. It might be a PlayStation 3. I don't know. I thought the game was cool. I got a couple parts up on up on the playlist of the Fairy Fencer game, but that's gonna be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The next game, however, you guys will pick. I'm gonna put down a poll of 5 RPGs, and you guys can pick which RPG you guys want me to play. So that's what we're gonna do for the fourth game. The fifth game, however, I've already decided which one I want to pick, and that is the first game I ever streamed, and that is Quad Quartet, and that game's gonna be really fucking fun. I like the music in the game. I've never beaten it. I got very far into it, but that's beside the point. But we're gonna do those 5 games for next year, okay? And hopefully I can get them all. I'm a little concerned about the fifth game, like I did this year. Like I knew I wasn't gonna get the Tales of Azaria by the end of next year. I know I wasn't gonna finish the Tales of the game next year, but I'm so happy that I met my goal by beating 4 of the RPGs I said I was going to do in the beginning of the year. So I'm actually happy about that. It's really fucking good. I love it to death. And I'm happy showing you my love for RPGs because I like RPGs. Now, as for Tuesdays and Thursdays, Sega Kaga will be done by the end of the year. Okay? That's a true fact. I didn't know Sega Kaga was going to take this fucking long because of the fact that I didn't know how many fucking side quest missions there were. Fucking. Ugh. But we're gonna be done with Sekiro Kaga by the end of this month or the beginning of middle in October. So after that, I'm gonna be jumping into another game that I stopped. Which the two games that I'm gonna try to beat by the end of the year is Excite Bike 64 because that's gonna be short and to the point because it's a racing game, and Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. Yeah, I know. I'm still. I don't want to play it, but I have to beat it at some point. I remember the last time I played it, I got so fucking pissed off in the last part. I remember fucking stupid fucking game pisses me off. Yeah, my channel is not just for popular games. I also do obscure games, games that make me want to wonder why I play them in the first fucking place. Like I play fucking a Game Boy Advance game that all you do is fucking jump. Like seriously, it pisses me off. Now, when it comes to Saturdays, I might just switch that up to Sonic Day because Sonic Unleashed will be on Saturdays now, and Sundays will be Sonic Heroes. Once Sonic Unleashed is done, Sonic Heroes will be on Saturdays, and then on Sundays we'll be doing Dark Souls. I want to get back into Dark Souls because I got 5 parts into Dark Souls, and then I just stopped playing. I don't know why, but we will be doing Dark Souls, and you guys are gonna hear me rage a lot. Also, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more by the end at the end of this year because I've been streaming a lot more lately. Mostly old school games. I will be doing old games that I've done previous walkthroughs on. However, I will be doing some new games as well. Like the last one I did was Sergeant's Heroes, which that's good. But I might do Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th. You never know. It's going to be really interesting. Especially when now I can stream and I have a camera now so you guys can see my reaction of me being a fucking idiot. So yeah, that should be fun. So that's what's gonna be happening in my channel. I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. And I'm so happy that I managed to get all 4 RPGs that I said I was gonna do in the beginning of the year. Because if I remember correctly, Pokemon has 44 parts, which you can look. I have a playlist of the whole entire Pokemon list. The only thing about the Pokemon playthrough is that I couldn't catch Mewtwo because the Restaurant 5 is messed up or the game's messed up, but whatever. I don't really care. The Xenosaga, which that was my 3rd playthrough on my channel that I did on a video format, which the first three walkthroughs I did on my channel was Sonic Heroes, Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles 1, and also Xenosaga. The 4th game was Naruto Ultimate Ninja, so yeah. But I'm not going to go back to those games unless I do a live stream of that. Except for Sonic Heroes, but that's beside the point. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I don't know, I had this thing stuck in my head. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, my brain's not working. I'm like half asleep. I'm recording this at like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning because I'm a fucking idiot. Motherfuckers! So, the 3rd game was The Lost Odyssey, and that took me 59 parts. Which is kind of interesting because Eternal Sonata took me less than 40 parts. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know how long it's going to take for Tales of Azaria because of the fact that I know what to do with everything in that game. But that's the issue. Because when it comes to Tales of Berseria and the other 4 games I mentioned, Pokemon had problems at the end. Xenosaga, I did not show off how to get the robot. I did not show off how to get the robot because of reasons. And the fact that I did not know how to get it in the first place. So that's the main reason why I did it off camera. Lost Odyssey, there are some points where I did not understand where the hell it was going. And the fact that I pretty much did not talk to anyone unless I knew that I knew how to get it in the first place. Eternal Sonata, on the other hand, I did not do any of the side quests. I might have done a couple, but it was pretty much standard story mode, trying to get to the end. And the only thing I did off camera was grind a little bit, but I didn't really grind. When it comes to grinding, Tales of Berseria is probably the one that I grinded the most, and Eternal Sonata was probably the one that I grinded the least, except for the very end. The very end I grinded a lot more when it comes to Eternal Sonata. But I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and always stay positive. That's what we're going to be doing for the rest of the year and beginning of next year. So you might be seeing me. I'm not gonna stop. I love making videos. It's one of my passions. I like making videos. Everyone complains about being burnt out. I'm not burnt out. I'm just fucking tired because I haven't had a lot of sleep lately because I'm fucking tired. But my main method of not getting burnt out is by recording a bunch of videos and recording and making a bunch of videos in one day. Like I make 10 videos in one day, and that's a good thing because I can upload them on 10 separate days. That's how my method works. So I can sleep the rest of the fucking week and take a break from it and watch anime maybe. And that's how I do things. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. And I'm going to sleep before I pass out in this fucking chair. You motherfuckers!